Hello, all. I hope this message finds you and your family doing well and enjoying summer. The purpose of today's video is to give you some information about our return to work plans. I also reserve the right to make changes to those plans based on executive orders or anything else that might develop, as it has been one of the most challenging times we've ever had to experience. I'd like you to come back to work beginning on July 7th with summer hours. Summer hours this year are going to be from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. 7 to 4 equates to about 36 hours a week. I know that doesn't meet this 37.5, but we're going to be flexible. You're going to still be paid for your entire time. But I'd like to give that a little bit of a flexibility at this time as we transition and try to figure out what return to work is going to look like, especially as we move toward fall. Again, with flexibility and feeling safe being paramount, if you don't feel safe coming back to work or feel that you'd be better off working from home, please contact your supervisor and you might be able to work through a work from home agreement, which will be agreeable to both of you. Upon returning to work and coming up to your building, you're going to see a QR code either on the door or just inside. When you scan that QR code, it will open up a series of questions. And those will be questions that are familiar to you after living in this COVID world. Things like, have you traveled? Have you been around people that have been sick or exhibiting certain symptoms? If the answers to one of your questions is flagged, a site supervisor will immediately contact you if there is some kind of an issue, and we'll work through a plan of action for your safe return to work. You'll also see sanitation stations in all of the buildings, and those will include hand sanitizer for your use. They'll also have masks available, because one of the things is that we're going to have to return to work wearing masks anytime that we're not able to socially distance, staying at least 6 feet apart from one another. Some of the areas around the office will be closed, at least temporarily, until we receive the okay to reopen those areas. And those are areas like where the coffee pot or water might be found. Any area that might be a gathering place where people could potentially spread the COVID. I said masks are required. Those will be in areas where you're around other folks. And masks will be provided. We're going to have some really cool ESA logoed masks, and those will be coming soon, and we'll get those to you as soon as possible. Also attached to this message is a return to work plan. And we spent a lot of time working through this and trying to get it right, but as you can imagine, there's a lot of different aspects to a return to work plan, and it's kind of fluid. So when you get the plan, please read it. Read it over very carefully, and if you have questions about it, please reach out to me or to your supervisor. At the end, you'll see that there's a place for you to sign. The place for the signature is really just to keep track, to make sure that everyone that returns to work has had the opportunity to read it and to be familiar with it and understands it. There'll be a place to sign, and then we'll return a copy to HR in the first day or two that you return to work. So keeping all those things in mind, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me or to your supervisor. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to returning to some sort of normalcy and routine, and I really look forward to seeing you. So take care, and I'll see you soon.